choice. Gulp.
Hello everybody. What you just saw right there was probably the most iconic intro in gaming history. Yes, the Turok Dinosaur Hunter intro. You know, it might not be that notable to everybody else out there, but on my terms, it is one of the most legendary. That shit is phenomenal because this is actually this is the first game that I've ever played in my life before. The game that we're looking at right now. I've been wanting to make a video, or I suppose a series, rather, on this game for the longest time. I just couldn't figure out, you know, a good premise for anything, because it's so old, you know, what do you do? I figure, oh my god, why not just make a 100%, you know, walkthrough on it, and then practice my speed running later and become a god. This is a full 100% playthrough of Turok Dinosaur Hunter, one of my all-time favorite games. So without further ado, let's jump in and get right into level 1. So here we are. No, you can't shoot the monkey. Right off the bat, we're going to jump straight into this little lake and collect our first weapon of the game. If you're playing on Xbox or PC, it helps to rapidly tap forward to navigate through water quicker. And our first guy's right there. And what do you know? First key, easy peasy. As you progress through these levels, you're going to notice how difficult it's going to get. Let me just silence my phone real quick. It's going to get immensely more difficult. Or if that's the right terminology. If you're watching this right now, I'm assuming you want to know all of the secrets and, you know, 100% this game. So that's what we're going to be doing. Level 1 is pretty easy. You can press tab if you're on PC, or what is it? I think you press down the left or right stick to open your map, which is pretty... All of the stuff that you haven't explored yet won't be populated, but everything that you have will be. As you can see, this entire trail back there. Yeah, it's a pretty streamlined game. I mean, it's not too confusing. But actually, first, we've got our first secret area right up here. Right as you enter this little central hub area, you're going to immediately take a right and climb up this wall. And I hit a little bit of a glitch. It's taking absolutely forever to get up here. And you will be greeted with a very strong enemy. I'm down here. And there we go. First secret area discovered. And you can track the achievement progress right down there, if you're playing on Steam, of course. So this was a little trick that I actually learned watching some speedrunners on this game. If you hold down the bow and wait for the little sparkle, you can one-shot most, if not all of the enemies, of course, except for the bosses, with a single arrow, which I will demonstrate a little later. But this secret area, you get the auto shotgun. And honestly, it's probably one of the weaker guns in my... Oh, didn't mean to do that. In my opinion. It doesn't really come in handy until, I would say, level 3 or 4. So we're just going to go ahead and collect all of this NAS 2 health. And we'll get rid of this guy as well, while we're at it. This is a slow walkthrough. This isn't a speed run. So we're going to take our time and enjoy the game for what it is. Back in the day, when I was a child playing this game, I could never figure out how to actually play it legitly. So I guess you could only imagine how stoked I was to have finished it a little bit ago, legitimately for the first time. You know, it was pretty awesome. This game was a big part of my childhood. Anyways, there we go. Shotgun. That's not technically a secret area, but you know, you just walk up there, jump, get the shotgun. Now these guys, we're just gonna avoid these guys and save some ammo. And jump into the portal. Yes, those are what all of the portals look like in this game. These little triangles that well, I can assume that if you're watching this, you've either seen the gameplay before or you've played it yourself. So, I'm not gonna go into that much detail. So, level 1, like I said, is the easiest level. You literally just follow straight along the path. So we're gonna avoid grabbing those because this is where we meet our first big guy. And as you can see, there we go. One shot with the arrow and he is down. You just gotta observe the tip of the arrow as you are holding it down. And once you see this super inconspicuous little sparkle, that's when you know it's time. Let that baby fly. Oops. So we've picked up some tech arrows. You're gonna want to save these. These will come in handy. Here, these are all of the saves. So we're gonna start a new game right down here. Oh wait, what? I don't know why that's called the hub, but okay. And up here, we've got a couple more tech arrows. No, 30 arrows. Ooh, that was close. Also, another little trick. That little yellow triangle right there, you can use that as crosshairs, since this game has none. Take out those guys, lift up these little platforms, bada bing, bada boom. We are in. We will actually be coming up on our next secret area pretty soon. There's only 2 on this level, so it's not too crazy. Oh, also, we're going to be showcasing all of the nuke parts, or the chronoceptor, whatever you want to call it. There we go, we got some explosive rounds. Best, hands down, the best in the game, period. Of course, except for, you know, the nuke weapons and all that good jazz. Let's take these guys out real quick and follow straight up the ladder. There we are. I was pretty confused getting so many grenades so early on in the game because you don't actually get the grenade launcher until I believe level 6 or 7. Alright, there is our 3rd key. We've got 3 more keys on this level. One of the heftiest amount of keys, and we'll just go ahead and ignore that big guy, save some ammo. It's going to be all about saving ammo here, because in the later levels, it's going to be pretty scarce. And health too. As you can see, we're on 63 health. I'm being a little careless. Another quick tip in these caves, whoops, throw on your map. It will help you a bunch, because these get pretty confusing the later that you progress into this game. Alright, there we are. Just get through here, lickety split. And I believe this is where another key is. No, we just get this really big cave dweller. Collect all those, get some extra lives in case we do die. I've got this guy here, which we will actually just go ahead and... Doesn't really matter. Taking all of them out, you know, saving ammo is what we're all about here, but every once in a while it's just a bit fun. Go and collect our spiritual invincibility. Now this is where you can really just run through this part. So you're gonna run over to the left until you see this ladder, and we can just go right ahead and jump over that guy. I want to get through this as quick as possible, so it's best not to mess up any jumps. And boom. We are now onto one of the more annoying parts with all of these little beetles. These you will come to find are the most annoying things in the game. Oh, we missed stuff. We missed stuff over here. Take this guy out, collect our explosive shells. And we've got this little bit right down here, a little pool. Let's go ahead and dive right in, and you will find a full health. These come in handy a lot, and they'll typically be in pretty inconspicuous spots that you wouldn't generally think to look. We're into another cave, and this is where we get another key. But first, we've got a bit of swimming to do. Got to get a little wet. There we go. And we get the assault rifle early in the game as well. It's best when you play this game just to check every little crevice, every alternative route that you can take, because most likely it's going to lead you to some good stuff. If not some good ammo, you're going to get new guns. Alright, here's our third or fourth key on the level. Now here, this is the area where we're going to get our very first nuke part, or chronoceptor piece, and the second and the last secret area of this level. And a bunch of health as well. I'm gonna go follow along to the right and the left and all the way around. Easiest to have your map on, keep track of where you've been. And there it is, chronoceptor piece and secret area discovered. There we go, we've practically completed level 1. Let's go ahead and collect that. And now you're gonna make your way back and continue straight through this way. And we'll... oh wait, yes, we do need this. This is the second to last key. You can go ahead and collect whatever you want. A bunch of shotgun shells, a bunch of health through here. But nothing too... pertinent to success. Alright, there we go. And now we've almost completed the level already. We'll go and get that guy and jump right up here. And it's time for some more beetles. But we can just go ahead and avoid them. Just run right by them. Get that, and come over here. Now, I believe that... oh, these little blue portals are... oh, shit, I didn't mean to go in there. But you can get a good amount of health from them, and some extra goodies. I've got ultra healths and a bunch of these little life triangles. Optional, again. If you mess up, it's not like it kills you. You just get reset to the beginning. But typically they're pretty easy. As you progress into the later levels, they do get a little more challenging, but nothing too crazy. And we get some extra health and shotgun shells. Now, since we messed up our jumps, gotta come back over here, and it will be just about time to finish off the level. Last key. Those guys. And here we go. There's the last of the level. Congratulations, you have successfully completed your first level of Turok 1. And we will actually save after we plug in our level keys. There we go, level 2, and we got all of them for level 3, which will be coming in the following video. So if you enjoyed, go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that like button. Questions, comments, etc. welcomed in the section below. It's a fun game. It's like $10 on Steam right now. I think it's on sale. Xbox as well. The remastered version is awesome. And it's overall just a fun game to play. So if you did enjoy, all that being said, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you thought. And hit the like button as well, maybe. Anyways, guys, yeah. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all later.
Woohoo!